They were Cheryl Wooden's Our Century Greatest Injustice, Hans Rosling's Magic Washing Machine. Okay, so in the first one, there was this lady talking about the huge problem of gender inequality and how the thing that needs to happen is girls need to become the solution, not the problem. And so she comes up with a few solutions for that. But first of all, she talks about just how huge of a problem it is and how these girls, like a huge number of them, are missing, and how they're really discriminated against either before they're born because they're aborted or after because they're starved when their brothers aren't. And she just said that like from 0 to 1 there's like no difference really between like boy and girl mortality rate, infant mortality rate. It's like pretty even because they can 0 to 1 because they can be fed by their mother's breast, but after that they it's like 50% higher for girls just because they're discriminated against. And so I just didn't know it was such a huge problem, so give me something to think about. They talked about like one solution is to educate the girls. When you educate a boy, she said that like their rate of having less kids and stuff doesn't like go down very much, but as a girl, they'll probably get married later, they'll probably have less kids, and they'll be able to take better care of those kids. And I kind of compare this to my major. I'm going into nursing, and I've thought a lot about this, but I think it's a really good job for a mom because I feel like I'll be able to take better care of my children than I would have been just because of the knowledge I have about like sicknesses and prevention and stuff. So if you educate them, like when they have kids, they'll know to vaccinate when they're older, they'll be able to know to vaccinate their children and take really good care of them. They also talked about economic opportunity and how this girl did not have enough money for something, and she had these goats, and somehow it paid for her to do something to get a scholarship, and now she's in the United States and doing really good. So I don't know, like these people from these countries that don't have very much, it just shows that just what a little bit, like those goats only gave him $100, but look where it took her. We talked about how like us as Americans have won the lottery of life, which I have never thought of myself to be a super lucky person, but like if I think about it, being a member of the church and an American is a kind of a big deal, and I wonder why I'm like supposed to be here, you know. I think I should probably be contributing more to others. She talks about contributing to others, something larger than yourself, a cause larger than yourself, and so it gives me something to think about how I can use what I have for good and try to help others that don't have this opportunity. And I don't know. She talked about this girl that didn't have like the $13 for school, and she like would listen to it outside the school, and then people funded it. But like if I could do something like that, or I don't know, I feel like I should go volunteer somewhere or something. Okay, lastly we talked about the last video, which was the magic washing machine, and they talked about how the washing machine is a miracle and how a lot of people don't have that. I don't know why this video is kind of hard for me, but I don't know if I got the right thing out of it, but I think they were talking about like the different like social classes and how those on the higher social class, if they like make a better effort to like conserve energy, then like we'll be better off, because these people down here, they totally deserve a washing machine because they work so hard, and I don't know, so it's kind of like the responsibility, I think, of the upper class to do that. But at the end, like, this washing machine was handing out books, and I think that was symbolizing them to be educated and be smart about what they do, but I could be completely wrong. But anyways, okay, thank you.